Hello everybody, welcome to your romance reading here at Beacons of Angel Light with me, Trudy Healy. So this is for the week beginning, August 20th, 2018, there we go, and thank you angels. And then I wanted to mention that this week we've got a full moon in Pisces, the 26th. Yeah, so, exciting stuff. Whoa. Lunar eclipse saga and solar eclipses, all the eclipse season we've been dealing with, and like 7 planets in retrograde, except for finally today, the 19th, Mercury, planet of communication and technology, is finally stepping out of retrograde. We're still going to be experiencing the shadow, for those of you who are highly in tune, for like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, and then it'll go direct, full blown. So I have here 3 crystals, and you guys are gonna see how I do this. For this week, I was guided to just do the whole thing in front of you guys, so bear with me, and I'm gonna, actually, I need to write down the timestamp. I need something. Okay, thank you. Alright, yeah, so that way I have it. So let's be professional here and give credit where credit is due. So for the main part of the reading, I'm going to be using the Romantic Tarot by Emanuela Sigiorni. Yeah, there we go. And that's these cards, right? And then I am also going to pull a card for each. It's notes from the universe on love connection, right? And then I've been guided to also pull an archangel card from this deck from Doreen Virtue. So this is Notes from the Universe on Love Connection by Mike Dooley. And this is Angel Tarot Cards by Doreen Virtue and Raleigh Valentine. So let's get on with it. All right. Tune in with me, guys. I need you to focus. Focus! I used to have a math professor in college in Nicaragua, and because it was in Nicaragua, he had this very thick accent, and he would say, "Focus! Focus!" And my dirty 12-year-old mind, of course, you know what I was thinking. Okay, so we're gonna go group number 1. I've been guided to do it like this. There we go. Sorry. Okay, so group number 1, selenite. It kind of looks like a number 1. Selenite or moonstone or sunstone, some people like to call it. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one that the Vikings used to use to navigate and be able to see the light of the sun through this on their compass? I don't know. Alright, whatever. Anyway, so group number 2 is going to be Pyrite. And group number 3 is going to be watermelon tourmaline. I know it looks kind of blue. Watermelon tourmaline and little itty bitty baby Pyrite, or fool's gold. So let's get on to shuffling. Gosh, I got bitten by a mosquito. He got me good, this sucker. Ugh, probably made me anemic again. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, knock on wood, right? Let's see here. Alright, so we're shuffling for everybody. So I need the collective focus here. Group number 1, 2, and 3. Selenite, Pyrite, and watermelon tourmaline. So yeah, with these cards I don't wish them. I knock 3 times because we're asking for an answer. And it's figurative, or I don't know, metaphorical for past, present, future. Control, Alt, Delete, like I was saying. All of those things. It's a clearing. And that's it. Let's see. What do we have? So this is gonna be the current situation. Current situation. All right, and now give us the hidden aspect. What is it that we're not being told, we're unaware of? Or perhaps we are aware of, but we are neglecting. Ooh, I'm being told that some people are aware and they're turning a blind eye. Let's see. All right, and this is the most likely move of your romantic connection. So the other person that you're watching for, this is their most likely move. Give us their most likely most likely outcome. Alright, so we're done with shuffling these cards. Now we're going to go with the Notes from the Universe on Love Connection by Mike Dooley. So we're doing this all like blind. You guys are going to hear all about it with me live. Or I'm going to find out about it with you as you find out and watch the video. Because I am not... I'm not peeking. You're watching how I do this. This is what it takes time to do it, so I like to skip ahead. You know, if you're anything like me, I have some ADD problems there, or whatever. They're not necessarily problems, I guess. Okay, so we got this one and this one. Okay, but they said this one right now. So, be true to yourself. You may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Tally-ho, the universe. Yeah, so that was for right now. I love the way my angels are working on this. They like want you to watch the whole thing from beginning to end. I don't know if that means that all 3 decks apply to you. If you want to do it that way, you're more than welcome to. So you can apply 1 question to each 3 of the crystals, or you can pick the one that resonates the most with you. Either way, I'm starting with Selenite here, so this is Selenite. All right, sorry, I just wanted to take a moment to write everything down. So let's start with you guys. This is the general energy here. I'll set these aside for just a moment. We will get to you, baby. We will get there. All right. So we got the 10, and it's the 10. It's the Wheel of Fortune here. But it came up reversed. I don't like to do reversals, so if you want to do the reverse, that means, you know, the turnings of destiny working against you. I kind of don't want to see it that way. I prefer to be... I don't like using reversals. I even bought a round deck, the mother piece, the sex deck I like to call it, because the reversals so don't resonate with me. So I'm not going to cover that doesn't resonate with me. I don't feel that it applies. In this case, it's the turnings of destiny working in your favor. You know, and destiny kind of has a funny way of working things out. You just never know how you'll get from point A to point B. You might have to go to R and Q and M and Z before you get to B. But you get there. And look at these two. They're having like a really nice day at the, I don't know, there's like a fair or something. And it's just so romantic. Look, they're on a park bench surrounded with beautiful lush nature. And it's a bright sunny day. So, you know, that's That's kind of like the situation with you guys. Although you don't feel that way, if you look at it from a certain perspective, it is. Or perhaps it's what you're wishing for. And that kind of sets the tone too. And then we have the 9 of Cups here. So the 9 is not quite a 10. It wants to be a 10. It's escalating. And these two are wearing masks. There's hidden aspects here. It is Cups though. So Cups is always love. Cups are to be filled and drank from and celebrated. Let's see. Chalices, they like to call them in this particular deck. Oh my gosh, I'm going through it in Italian. Okay, wait. Wands, Pentacles, Chalices. Okay. The lovebirds. In the fog of distraction, it's difficult to decide, but willpower does not fear the blankets of smoke. Perhaps you will lose some certainties, but you will find them again further on. So, and the key word here is gratification, okay? So there's a lot of hidden aspects. There's a lot of uncertainties here. A lot that's being kept from you. That's why they're wearing masks. And so maybe that's why you're wishing that it was this day in the park and you're not really feeling that way, is because there's still some like mask shedding to do, or some onion peeling of the layers, if you will. Like one party is less receptive of the opening of the heart chakra here. Then we have the 5 of Wands. All right, let's show you the picture here, because these girls are doing the can-can. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Yeah, so they are doing the can-can there, and there's all kind of stuff going on. So the 5 of Wands. So this has to do with your heart wants someone to play with, yet at the same time your mind wants its own space and clarity. So there's a conflict, yet at the same time a marriage of interests. Oh my gosh, the angels are saying yes. And there's alternate. Okay, so we were saying that this is what the other person's move is going to be, remember? So this first card that you have here, it sets the tone for the reading. This is what you don't know. There's hidden aspects. They're keeping secrets from you. It could be a third-party situation. It could be, a third-party situation, maybe not even in a romantic sense. Maybe it's family-oriented. I don't know. There's some BS that they are keeping from you. Oh yes, they are keeping it from you because you're not going to like it. Or they think you're not going to like it, right? And then here, this is their next move, and it's... Well, they have ulterior motives. It's more than just one motive. However, love is somewhere in there. Okay? And so you're wondering to yourself, do I want to stick around for this? This person is like all 7 of Swords style, deceitful. I don't know if I trust them. That's how you're feeling. And, it just reminds me of that song from Bob Marley. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Anyway, so the song, it just goes with the card. Love is never in vain. Love is never in vain. When you finally see what this whole space thing is about, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna cry. And you're going to be so happy that you loved as much as you did. So, moving on with the Pyrite group. Oh, wait. Never mind. I can't move on with the Pyrite group because I promised an Archangel card. So, let's see. Let's see, Archangel. Okay. That flew out. I love it. Alright, so you gotta change your perspective, and Archangel Gabriel is the one that wants to help you do it. You gotta look at things from that upside down point of view, okay? Because you're missing the point. Okay, so change your perspective and look at things from a different point of view. Love is never in vain, okay? So I am now definitely moving on to the Pyrite group. And alright, so Pyrite group number 2. Here it is, Pyrite. So this is the card that sets the tone for you. Now this could be you or the other person. It's a divine masculine representation, and I don't care whose gender is what, but this person represents the divine masculine. You know how we all have divine feminine and masculine aspects within us. We tend to identify with one gender more than the other, so that's where all that comes into play. I'm not saying anything about like which type of relationship, okay? But this is somebody who personifies the King of Pentacles, or coins, money, time. Time is more valuable than money. People have yet to realize that. You've always got more money that can be made, but time, you can never replay it. You can't make more time. So, here we go. He's the king, so he's a solitary aristocrat. So he's definitely, you know, in a position of power. And you'll find what you're looking for when you finally lose it. And you could have all of the money in the world, but you're left feeling empty because there's no love. So this could be you or the other person. He's sitting here at the desk counting all of his coins alone. Nobody to spend the coins with or on. Alone. Kind of sucks. That's how he feels. It's the other person. That sets the tone. I feel it's the other person. It could be you, though. And this is what you don't know, or you're not realizing. And it's the Hanged Man. So this person is in a very uncomfortable situation. I have a visitor here. I keep looking at the window because the cat Oliver is looking at all of my plants and he's probably going to knock them over. He loves messing with my baby plants. Anyway, so this person is, and it's just like making me uncomfortable to go with this. This person's in a very uncomfortable situation. It's not like life or death. They're obviously not hanging from a noose, but they're not in the best situation here, hanging upside down. However, not going to die, right? So they're patiently waiting, and uncomfortably so in the meantime. A bit limited here. And this is what you don't know. Now this is most likely the other person's next move. Hold on a second. XIV, so that's what, 14? I should know these off by heart, for real, for real. Yeah, 14. The Temperance card. So, temperance has to do with like ugly aspects and attributes of a person's their qualities that they have as a human being. And this guy is coming across as super arrogant. He's here in the bar and he's talking to the girl and he's got her so like distracted she's just spilling stuff all over the bar, listening to him go on and on about himself, you know. So it's temperance. It's being able to look at yourself and know which ways to adapt yourself. Becoming more aware of the other people's feelings around you. So that's their next move, is they're going to like become more compassionate and more aware of how they affect potentially your emotions and psychological state. Right, so this is what they wish they could tell you. Their higher self, okay? Dwell on what you love. Dwell on what you love, baby. It is definitely a time. I keep getting that message for everybody, so seriously, do what you love. Dive into that face first. Asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will it ever be the same again. Scarier still is what can't quite know in Scarier still is what you don't quite know in which new directions they're going to grow. Asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will ever be the same again. Scarier still is what you can't quite know in which new directions they'll grow. I wouldn't change a leaf on you. Love the universe. Alright, so let's pull you an Archangel card for my Pyrite group. Group number 2. Which Archangel wants to help and which aspect needs help of the relationship? Ooh, there it is. Archangel Haniel, the moon. With this full moon coming up, it does not surprise me. And she's talking about the hidden aspects. You guys got secrets here. Or, no, that was the last group they had secrets. But you guys have, like, this person who's not telling you. And they're very boastful, and they're not telling you how they feel. So, this is important for you to listen to your psychic intuition. She's talking about the moon and how it's difficult to see in the dark. I really want you to pay attention to owls. She's showing me owls. I've been diving into, like, shamanism and reading about nature and things like that, and the owls are a huge representation of being able to see in the dark. And so she's reminding you of the unseen aspects and how you walk through life with this unknown knowing, and trust that intuition, that psychic ability. It's going to evolve, and so you want to release all of the fears that are holding you back. You know, if not, you're not going to be able to confidently walk through the night. You have to be brave. Okay, so let go of the fear. Being brave and being fearsome can't exist in one temple. Which one are you going to be? You're going to be the brave, you know, little piggy who built the house made of bricks, or are you going to be the one who ran from the little straw house and blah, blah, blah. So this is Archangel Haniel. Always when working with the angels, you gotta ask them out loud. Say it by name, Haniel. You can Google search her, or they don't really have a gender. Anyways, that's an awkward subject. Alright, so moving on with my, this is Watermelon Tourmaline. Watermelon Tourmaline group here. Yep. So, tourmaline. Let's see. What do you guys have for me, watermelon, tourmaline? What do we have? Let's see. All right, so this one sets the tone for the situation ship. Okay? And it's the Ace of Wands. Aces are always great. You see how there's the pantyhose there hanging from the from the cane? I love that. That's kind of like reminding me of like, you know, the handkerchief on the door. Like, don't knock. We don't want room service. The room is busy. Thank you very much. We're sleeping in, or shenanigans. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. So that's the situation. I think somebody wants to get it on. It's a walking stick. There's no return from the voyage that you're taking. The dream fairies have opened their wings and they're ready to fly with you. You put the manifestation in motion. You conjured something. I don't know if you like made a list of things that you wanted. You did some juju magic there. I don't know what you did. Okay, group number 3, watermelon, tourmaline. You're very powerful, and now there's no running away from this. No running away. That's it. It's in motion. So this is what you don't know is the Tower. The Tower. This is happening. There's something going on with this other person where there's like a breakdown of fears. 10, 15, 16, Tower. Okay, the collapse. When the heart soars quickly on high, they know what they're risking. And there's a catastrophe that awaits the irrational, ambitious breakdowns. So this person is very in control at all times. They're very rational. They're very logical. They're very unemotional and stoic for the most part. However, they're going to have a breakdown. It could be where they let go of certain responsibilities unexpectedly. It could be a sudden change of attitude that's totally unexpected in their sphere of people. It could be a complete disruptive change in their way of thinking regarding and now handling situations. It could be so many different things. Okay, it could be an outroar of like a boiling point that's being reached where, you know, now things are really gonna change because this person's just like lost their shit. So big changes going on, lots of thunder, lightning, and this poor building is like it's no more. And so this is likely their next move is the 8 of coins, the 8 of chalices. I'm sorry, not chalices, pentacles, coins. Here we go. Gallantry. How many times have you tried and tried again and failed? He's giving her a piggyback ride. Who's giving who a piggyback ride? Who's giving who a piggyback ride? Anyway, so your love, however, is expert in these things. And, you know, you've been through this before. So much humility here. Who's the humble one in this situation? And are they finally reciprocating? Who's giving who the piggyback ride this time? So, this is what they want to tell you. This is a message from higher self. So you're going to be surprised. You'll be surprised. Ask with love, and their answer may surprise you, yet whatever their answer, be happy. And this may surprise them. Hi, it's love. And whatever they say, just, you know, realize that that sentence before they starts with it's love. So, let's pick you guys an archangel here. For group Number 3 for water tourmaline people. What archangel? This is it. Alright, let's see who we got. Archangel Metatron. Yeah, because you guys manifested this. I was saying how you guys put something in motion and now you can't walk away. Well, Archangel Metatron knows this. Archangel Metatron's been working on this with you. Matter of fact, Archangel Metatron has it written down in the Book of Deeds. This is something that's written in the stars. And Archangel Metatron is here to help you execute it. You've conjured Archangel Metatron already. Perhaps you were consciously aware, you weren't aware. But higher self is definitely involved in all of this. While you were doing this conjuring and setting into motion, perhaps during full moons or the eclipses, you started manifesting, even subconsciously. But I do believe you're aware that you did this. The way that the cards all are here. You provoked this major change in this person. You're a game changer. They didn't expect you, they didn't see you coming. And you don't see this change happening in them, so you are going to be surprised. And the reason that this person has been the way that they have been is because they, like you, have loved and loved and loved and fallen and gotten up and tried again. And that's what you're asking them to do right now, and it's really tough. It's a tough pill to swallow, so they have to go through major change in order to surprise you. And you manifested this, and Archangel Metatron wants to help you. All you have to do is say it out loud. Say, Archangel Metatron, I need help with da-da-da. Okay, Archangel Metatron is the keeper of the Book of Deeds, which even includes God's creation of the creation, and all of the recipe and everything. So take a leap of faith, follow your dreams. Also, Uranus is in retrograde, and it's the planet of expect the unexpected, and that's exactly what it's saying. There's unexpected opportunities that you are currently the benefiter of, so reap the benefits, my darling. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out for this entire lunar cycle in Leo, even though we're having a full moon in Pisces, it is still Leo lunar cycle. So don't forget to check out your astrological sign for Leo lunar cycle, and also your weekly reading, which I'm going to put out, your general weekly reading. And I was thinking also maybe soon I'm going to be doing by element sign a monthly reading that's romance oriented. Let me know in the comments what you think. Also, I want to know in the comments, because you know I love when you leave me comments, I want to know which crystal you picked, okay? So like, share, subscribe, definitely leave me a comment when it resonates. I love to know how it applies. I'm nosy like that. Have a great week. I love you. Love yourselves and love everybody around you.